Okay, so we have picked up our 5th party member, Drina. Drina is a Hospitaller level 5. At least she has gear. Our other mercenary had no gear. So breastplate, shield, tabard. She's got a nice mace, but no, she doesn't have a shield. So now I have 2 Hospitallers, don't I? Well then. Shoot. I don't know if that's going to be overkill or not, but we'll see. Okay, so religious training, yes. Divine spellcasting. Cleric weapons officiate. Now let's do get her all the way to defend ally. I guess we can make her more tanky than the other one. Taco. Oops. Taco we can make more of a healer. We can make her more of a tank. So increased vitality. Club accuracy. Phalanx. More shield training. 5 more points to go. Vitality. 4 more points. You could actually make her more body magic, I guess, because there was more personal type stuff could be used. I've got a bear strength and something else, and 1 more point. Stunning blow. Got that one. That one's not quite open yet. Girl body magic. So, increase toughness. What's toughness actually? Oh, toughness is the purple bar, isn't it? Spell order radius. That's Aura of Fear in that one. More toughness. Okay, so that should be fine. So bear strength, cure moderate poison, minorly on hands. Yeah, I'll take the healing. Bear strength. This is just more strength. Grace is fortified agility. Agility is more tanky, right? So we'll do with that. So again, she's going to be our tank. Okay, so when I have Gimpy, the mage, we have 2 Hospitallers, which are basically paladins. We got a thief and then a warrior with a two-handed sword. It'll be fine. And we gotta just talk to more people. Oh, your insides hurt. No, should probably take them out. Your insides hurt. You guys whine a lot. You're not the froggy guy, are you? How are you? The one before you has the rugged and vital look of a life lived on the frontier. Though her clothes are rich and tailor-made, she wades through ankle-deep mud with rolled-up sleeves, hefting heavy crates of goods off a broken cart. Do you need help? And then the poor lonely woman would owe you a debt of gratitude. Is that it? She snarls. The woman hefts the crate back onto the cart with a sigh. Forgive me, I'm not myself. There's not much rest for me amid the chaos. All this jabbering about the end of the world, mankind, it's starting to wear on me. In any case, I am Maja. I run or ran an emporium in Morin, but you are not from Morin, are you? Her eyes light up with suspicion. What brings you to Idra? I was heading for Horan. We were shipwrecked off the coast. A rescue mission. I'll ask no more, but it seems my merchant's intuition was right. Either way, we may yet be of help to one another. She hefts the last of her crates onto the damaged cart and into her makeshift tent. And I still have a modest selection of wares with me. I see. Ask about Embla. That's what we're looking for. I can't say I remember seeing her. It doesn't mean I didn't. My emporium was always busy. Franco, the camp cook, used to own the main inn. You'll find him near the stables. If anyone saw her, it'd be him. Thank you. What happened in Morin? I wish I could tell you. Things have felt queer on Idra for a while. Folks in Horan started changing. People I'd known for years became mean, hard. Violence and cruelty grew so common we stopped noticing it. Just last week, my neighbor, her children. Her voice falters and her eyes begin to glisten with tears. A few days ago, I was out of town, taking supplies to one of the whaling vessels. On the way back, at sunset, I spotted a clutch of people, tearing towards us on foot from the outskirts of Horan, covered in blood and shrieking. My mare was so spooked that she bolted and broke her leg in the half-fight. In the half-flight. Half-flight, okay. Poor old Aga. I had to help her pass on when the townsfolk reached us. They regained their senses and told us such terrible stories. Stories of raving madmen rampaging across the town by night. Let's just say, not even children were spared. But they didn't kill everyone. Some were taken, to whom knows where. We heard screams on the wind for days afterwards. It was clear there was no going back. I see. There was something else? So, what did it be? What do you got for sale? That. What do you have for sale? Only one I had with me when Horan fell, but I'd be delighted to show you. They're still the same quality goods I'm known for. We have 27 gold. We are not very rich at the moment. We can sell this stuff, though. So now we're at 31 gold. So crude cutlass, crude warhammer. How much is this? 39 GP. Because he could use a better weapon. Accuracy is the same. Damage is a little bit better. Crit, the same. But he wants 41 from you. So Gimpy is our buyer and seller of stuff. Still wants 39. We have 31. Longbow. Could ditch that. Oh, look at the better arrows. Guess we'd have to buy this stuff right now. This guy still needs better gear. He's not selling shields, though. He's got a shield, but probably use a better one. Anyway, we're not buying anything broke for us effectively. Can we move these guys around in the party? How do we move these people around? I thought we might be able to... I think we have to be in camp to do that, don't we? Manage the party. Can only manage your party if resting in comfortable camp or lodging. Fine. Dog's in the way. We're lost. You don't need that fire. Guards. Soldier Justin, blah blah blah. Talk to the Chamberlain over in the barn if you want something. Just leave me alone. Such good guards. Talk to the Chamberlain if you need something. Aren't you the cook? A balding man with a hard, wrinkled face, the texture of old leather, stands leaning against the wall of the farmhouse. He's thoughtfully chewing his straw as he dejectedly surveys the muddy chaos that once was his well-kept farm. The man mutters something under his breath and spits as a group of refugees pass. As he notices you lingering, he fixes you a bitter frown. What do you want? More leeches come to bleed me? Is this your farm? He scoffs. If you can still call it that, it's ruined. All my crops are trampled and my goats are gone. We're going to starve next year thanks to this catastrophe. I'm sorry to hear that. Still seems you're better off than the people living in the camp. Spare me the sob story. I'm sorry to hear that. He scoffs and turns his back to you. Wait, I have some questions. The man's eyes narrow and you can see his jaw muscles tensing. How do you feel about the camp? Bloody wretches, they could have gone anywhere, but my farms were closest, and now they're picked me clean and trampled my fields were ruined. I see. He's narrow and you can see his jaw muscles tensing. Never mind. You got anger issues. I understand. The stench of disease and moans of the dying lie thick in the air of the makeshift infirmary. An aging cleric shuffles back and forth as he tries as best as he can to tend to the patients. He exchanges a worried glance with Drina. Dead people? Dead people can't interact with? Trying to get some corpses stuff here. So alchemy. Let's see. Disease, vitality, tonics. I'm all out of these. That's for attunement tonics for, you know. Oh, that's what that stuff's for. 7, 9. We can look at 10 for now. Healing potions, we have 3. Now we have 10. Good job, Gimpy. Cure diseases, we have a bunch of those, I think, already. 6. That should be good enough. Look, a different room. With stuff we can borrow. Thievery. Pick that lock. So, masterwork hand axe. Sure. So we can use that. So you don't use an axe. You don't use an axe, neither do you. You use a two-handed sword. So, oh, she leveled up. Let's see if we can rearrange the group this way. There we go. So, we want you there. Yeah, there we go. So we're just trying to put the rogue in the back. Should technically put Gimpy in the back too. Main character can never be removed from the main party. Well, that explains that. Okay then. So it looks like he's going to stay in the front. Okay, Miss Thief. From level 5. She has 3 points to spend. Backstab expert. She's still working on this stuff. Stealth, hide in combat. Increase stealth, increase thievery. Thievery is going to help us with, you know, picking locks. Light weapons. Weapon accuracy. Blade accuracy. Bow accuracy. He's more of a piercing person. There's our bow stuff. Increase backstabbing damage, initiative, movement, toughness and dodging. 2 points left. Now let's get that increased thievery. There we go. Okay, so her thievery should be up there now, right? Thievery's up to 6. So that means 6 to her rolls. That chest back at the lighthouse has got a difficulty rating of 18, which means she'd have to roll a 12 in order to open it, which means we'll go through a bunch of lockpicks trying to do that. We're down to 9. Higher level. Wait. So, what's the recipe? Ocean of Cure. We know that one. Who are you? Too much in your mind right now. I'm so glad you're leaving stuff on the ground, though. Beef stew. We haven't seen that yet. So, baked crab. Butter, crab, and spices. We don't have, apparently, butter and spices. Beef stew. We need beef. Vegetables. What else do we need for the beef stew? Wine and carrots. The omelet doesn't use carrots. The vegetable soup does. How many carrots do we have? 5. How are we on food? Do the crab stuff yet? We got 6 omelets and 8 vegetable soup. Let's make some omelets. I think Gimpy's our best crafter. It's 2, right? Yeah, we're up to 10. Okay, so 10 should get us going. Gotta keep in mind, every time we camp, each person eats up 10 food value. Omelet's worth 12. Crab is worth 1 without being thrown in a meal. Vegetable soup is worth 14. Oh, we still don't know what to do with the steel fin. Oh, it goes in fish stew, which we don't know the recipe for. Oh, might go for some salt, though. Do we have salt? I don't think we have any salt. Oh, we have those rations, too. We don't have any salt. We have lemons, though. Okay. We need to camp? No, we're good. Talk to you. We found something. Ah, 3 healing potions. Thank you. Stuffed. Oh, this is the little thing the little kid was looking for, I bet. Because it's, look green and fuzzy. Is this the reptilian rascal? Give her the stuffed animal. Frogger, the girl snatches the stuffed animal from you and showers her with hugs and kisses. Then she turns towards you. But instead of giving you a hug, she dances past you and throws her arms around Roland's waist. The old warrior looks startled at the sudden show of affection. All right, girl, you've had your frog back. There's proper work to be done now. The girl steps back. Frogger says thank you. Glad to help. Despite the squalor surrounding the girl, she's now smiling from ear to ear. Frogger is glad to be back. Hey, do you want to play a game? Sure, why not? It's a rhyme. All the kids in my street play it. Or at least we used to, I guess. She hesitates for a moment before proceeding with renewed vigor. The movements are left, left, both, right, both, skip. Let's try them first, and then we can add the words. Left, left, both, right, both, skip. I don't know what the both is supposed to mean. Let's try. You and Marcia face each other, and you can help but feel a little out of place as you engage in the clapping game with the small girl. So, left, left, both, left. Margaret says you're not very good at this. Let me try again. Left, left. I don't know what it's actually supposed to be. Is it skip? Oh, it's telling me. It says you're not very good at this. Movements are left, left, both, right, both, skip. Left, left, both, right, both, skip. I'm not going to remember that. My memory sucks. Left, left, both, right, both, skip. Left, left, both, right, both, skip. Did it. Now let's add in the words. Just say them after me. You and Marcia proceed to repeat the pattern. This time, the girl begins to recite a rhyme. Beware, beware, don't dare to sleep, it brings you dreams of ebb and flow, of churning seas and dreadful deep, and waves that lay the mountains low. But fear the mother most of all. Awake before you hear her bell. 1,000 young will hear her call, and that was how the giants fell. Drina cuts in with a surprisingly harsh tone. Girl, where did you learn such superstitious bilge? Marcia looks up at Drina with a startled look. All the children are doing it, I thought. Or she said, I thought. Her face softened, or Drina's face softened slightly. I don't think it is fitting, my girl. Certainly not now. Gimpy, let's just be on our way. Was she afraid we're summoning the demons or something? Oh, what's his face is in the barn. Okay, this is the barn. The man before you has the look of a high-ranking imperial bureaucrat. However, there's little pump left in him now. His robes are ragged, his cheeks hollowed, his spectacles cracked. He mumbles to himself as he despondently pores over stacks of papers and maps. Clear your throat. He looks up at you with a start. What's this, then? More mouths to feed, or by some miracle do you come laden with supplies, medicine, and men-at-arms? Drina gives the man a strict look. Marcus, we're in no position to turn allies away. Common courtesy will go a long way. Bureaucrat, yes, bureaucrat. Summoning a black goat with 1,000 young by the sound of it. Chef Mirak, I think. What? Say nothing. Careful, little man. What? The man sighs and sinks further back in his seat. Forgive me, I'm not myself. The world seems to be coming undone, and I am left holding the pieces. He wipes his balding head with a piece of cloth. Marcus Stonehold at your service, Chamberlain to the most glorious office of the governor of Idra. He makes a sharp little bow, his words dripping sarcasm. How may I be of assistance? I'm trying to get to Morin. I've come to offer my assistance. We are in need of aid. I've come to offer my assistance. Marcus blinks bewildered. Is that so? He gestures to his papers. With the governor missing and the camp overflowing, these are chaotic to say the least. Things are chaotic to say the least. Any assistance you can offer will surely help me avoid an early grave. Drina offers a sympathetic smile. If we can help, we will. Color drains from Marcus's face. But Drina, are you leaving us as well? I need you here in my camp. Or in camp. We've already discussed this. I cannot do this without you. I'm not a leader. I'm a glorified scribe. Who will keep their spirits up? And what am I going to do when people start dying from the outbreak? All the blood and shit. You will find your strength, my old friend. The golden dead will guide you. Besides, we both know that nothing will be solved by me waiting here in camp. We must try to seize the initiative in whatever way we can. Drina puts her hand on his shoulder, and Marcus lets out a deep sigh before looking up. You're right, Drina, as always. Clear your throat. Hold on, Drina, perhaps you should stay here after all. Clear my throat. Drina motions towards you. Galleon. Galleon himself may have provided for us. Marcus looks up at you, seemingly having forgotten you were in the tent. It was Galleon. Galleon the Great. The Great was the first emperor and founder of the empire before more than 3 millennia ago. Galleon's origin, blah, blah, blah. This also said that he was born of 3 women, and at the end of his reign did not die, but rather became one with the reticulum. Galleon's ascension. I don't care. He looks up, seemingly having forgotten you were in the tent. I'm looking for a way into Horin. It started some days ago. I was woken in the middle of the night by the governor's guards. They told me we were under attack and that packs of crazed brigands were already roaming the streets, spilling blood by the riverful. I never saw such chaos before. The dead lay strewn in the streets, and we had to sneak from corner to corner just to get away with our lives. By some stroke of luck, we came upon Drina and a handful of others, guards, and managed to make our way to the gate with what survivors we could find. We set up this camp whilst well, frankly, I don't know. All they can do is try to keep us alive till tomorrow. What can I do to help? Oh, where to start? He lets out a sigh. Where to start? This camp is a disaster. There's no medicine for the sick and wounded, while madmen and beasts bay for our blood at the gates. The haggard man wipes his brow. Go on. The people are starving around us. Already the very young and the very old have begun to pass, and soon none of us will have the strength to fight should the reavers come for us. In other words, we need food and we need it fast. Talk to Franco. He's serving as our cook and quartermaster, and he might know where to start. You'll find him just outside at this barn. And you mentioned the disease outbreak? Indeed, disease is spreading in the camp. Hierophant Draw has set up a makeshift infirmary in the main house, but so far he's a little lucky in combating the infection. Help him and you will have helped us all. I'll do my best. He sighs deeply. If there is nothing else, my migraine needs tending to, amongst other things. Chamberlain gestures to the piles of paper surrounding him. Wait, I have some questions. Is there no way of getting into Horan? Any idea who the madmen are regarding work? Nothing for now. Anyway, getting into Horan. I'd say no. Ivan the Ranger is keeping the city under watch, and he reports that the reavers have sealed its gates. We found no other way of entering it. Though what you expect to find in there, save a gruesome death, is beyond me. But what do you intend to do then? Sit here and wait for death? Certainly not. But with the state of this camp is in, it's all we can do to keep death from our throats. If we are ever to hold out until reinforcements arrive, much less retake the town, then we must do what we can to gather our strength. For now, that means food and medicine. Let's see. I had some other questions. Any idea who the madmen who attacked Morin are? From what I hear, these men were bands of local fishermen and sailors, but why would they do something like this? Morin was their home, and for all his shortcomings, there were a few imperial officials as lenient as the governor. Where's the governor now? I'm gonna guess dead. I didn't see him as we made our strategic retreat. I can only assume he died in the chaos. And the cruelest joke of all, that leaves me, the ranking imperial official on the island. Farewell. Okay. Any other stuff I can borrow on here? Here's a bed. Got work for me? Another mercenary for 400 gold. We have 31 gold. Someday. We don't do camp. So I need to talk to the cook, and we'll talk to the healer first. What would be you? Graybeard Cleric is thoughtfully helping. Oh, forgive me, I didn't see you there. Are you sick? Fever? Stomach pains? Bloody stool? I don't think so. Should I be worried? The man examines your eyes and looks into your mouth. No, you don't. You do, in fact, seem fine. Sadly, many are not so lucky. Is it as bad as we suspected? Drina asked. Drawl leans in and his voice drops to a whisper. I fear it is worse. Some sort of infection is spreading, and so far I've been unable to cure it with neither spell nor concoction. I am, in fact, at my wit's end. You know that desperation creeps into the old man's voice. Anything I can do to help? If I can't find a cure, this outbreak may be the death of us all, although I wouldn't know where to start, that is. The old man furrows his brow. What? A woman, Hannah, came to me with her boy. Struck down by the outbreak, she appeared a simple girl, and when she pleaded with me to look for a folk remedy, I chided her for it, called her foolish. Surely imperial medicine would prevail. Perhaps I was the fool. I wish now I had listened to her. She left camp, but I think she can be found in the little cottage south of here. I beg you, seek her out on my behalf and hear what she has to say. I have some questions. About the outbreak. Yes, we've known. I have other questions. Do you have anything to trade? I do have a small surplus of supplies. Yes, also, if you're gravely wounded or suffering from disease and the like, I can assist you. Now look at books. Arcane Shockwave. Oh, this is how we can learn other spells too. Bark Skin, Cure Moderate Poison, Still Courage, Nation. We have access to some of this stuff. Okay, well, we don't really need any of that stuff. We could steal from him, though. We do have a thief that's halfway decent. You approach a haggard-looking man wearing a threadbare cook's apron. I don't know what you heard, but there's no food here for you, or anyone, he growls. Complain to the Chamberlain if you want, just leave me alone. Chamberlain said you needed help. The cook's eyes meet yours for the first time. Honestly, the situation is beyond dire. People are starving by the day, and we have no supplies. The old, the sick, the young, they're all be dying off at this rate. Got any ideas? Well, none of us have the strength or courage left to venture out of sight of the camp to hunt and forage. He looks you up and down, but you look capable enough. You could go beyond the walls and look for something more substantial. These people can't live on vegetable broth alone. They need meat and fat, especially if there's fighting to be had. Any idea where I should look? I do indeed, he leans in. Old Jacob owns this farm. It might not seem like much to a mainlander, but here on Idra, this farm here is large enough, you see. Jacob and his family had a large flock of goats when the calamity started, right over there in the enclosure behind us. Now, the old man told the Chamberlain that the beasts bolted when the calamity started, that it drove them all insane and that they scattered into the hills. Well, that might be rightly so, but I have my suspicions. You're saying he hid the animals away. Look, I can't say I blame the man. Us refugees have made a mess of his farm, and if we find hands on those animals, we'll surely fall upon them like locusts. It would ruin him, and truly it would be a shame if the man lost his livelihood. But better that than having to see children starve. Now you best get going. I see people have started eyeing the rats. I'll see what I can do. So, mouths to feed. So now we have to find the goats. Search for the goats. Where are we going to find the goats? If you were a goat, where would you be hiding? There. So goats, where would you go? Where would I be hiding? Plants. Let's find the plants. Dozens of cloven hooves have churned a path through the... This should be through the mud heading north and into the foothills behind the camp. Typo. Survival 4. Try to follow the tracks. Awareness 4. Examine the tracks more closely. Gimpy sure good at awareness. So score 4. Higher is needed. Success. Gimpy has awareness score of 5. Looking closer, you can clearly make out a set of human footprints as well. It seemed clear that these animals were herded out of the enclosure. Dozens of the cloven hooves have churned a path. Try to follow the cloven hooves. He fails that one. We don't have that one. With rope, you follow the tracks until they pass over the portion of bare rock. You lose the trail, and after a brief period of searching, you decide to give up and return to camp. You must discover the destination of these tracks some other way. Boo. Survival. Awareness. Examine the tracks more closely. Let me make out the set of human group. That doesn't help us, does it? Oh, look at all the food they're leaving for us. Thought this all stuff was supposed to be trampled. I don't mind. Side. Oh, look at all the graves we can dig up. You approach a man sweating profusely and caked in dirt. He's hunched over and panting, seemingly winded from the hard work of digging graves. Who goes there? The man jolts the hefty shovel as a weapon. I'm not looking for trouble. Why so jumpy? Why so jumpy, he asks. Well, since you ask, I drew the short straw, and it's fallen upon my wretched shoulders to bury the dead. He shoots Drina a sulky glance. And if I don't get back to it, I'll be food for the fellhounds before you know it. The dead? Drina looks at the man with a sad smile. The dead must be put in the ground, lest disease run rampant. But take comfort. Tending to the dead as a whole is holy work. You'll have earned the grace of the golden tomb. The man looks down in shame. It's just that it doesn't feel like it is all. Feel like it is all. Continue. In the distance, a howl sounds, and the man straightens up like some prey animal, sensing a predator. Briefly squints into the perpetual twilight that covers the island before grabbing his shovel, redoubling his efforts toward finishing his work. Turn back to camp, I'll finish the job. The man looks at you with a slight confusion, then pushes the shovel into your hands. He thanks you profusely and runs back to camp. Drina nods in approval. That was a good deed. There are 2 corpses wrapped in linen before you. The graves have been dug, but they still need to be filled in. Examine the corpses. The corpses are a man and a woman. Perhaps they were once a man and wife. They look well fed, and there is no apparent cause of death. Drina looks stoically at the pair. They're with the emperors now, though I wonder what killed them. Healing versus 10. Investigate corpses more closely. Not Gimpy. Akko will automatically succeed because, cranked up his health or healing. And we still roll. Success. As you look the corpses over, you notice that their abdomens seem distended beyond that of simple corpse gas. You apprehensively poke at the swelling, and to your horror, the mass begins to squirm and shift. Hastily bury the corpses. Cut open the corpses. With trembling hands, you cut into the pallid flesh and expose the entrails of the corpse. Drina leans in over your shoulder. Those entrails don't look. Words are cut short as the entrails whip out of the wound in a mass of squirming, eyeless worms. Panicked, you frantically scuttle away from the tiny, snapping orifices when Roland charges past you with a shovel raised. The shovel makes short work of the tiny terrors until both corpse and monsters reduce to a pulpy mass. Ashen-faced from horror, you push the broken corpses into the graves and quickly begin piling dirt onto them. As you work, Drina begins chanting. Finish the work? I'd rather have you lend a hand, Drina. Words offer comfort. Your words offer comfort. She smiles slightly. So many have died the last days without proper burial or receiving their rites of sepulchration. Supplication. This offers me some small peace of mind. Finish the work in silence. You wipe the grime from your face as you finish the grim task. Sadly, you suspect these are far from the last graves that will be made for the poor refugees of Horan before this is over. The darkness of night is pressing in around you, and as you prepare to leave, you notice movement just past the edge of the darkness. Before you manage to call out, slavering horrors charge at you. Of course they do. Because it wouldn't be a burial without, some dire hounds around. Okay, so Gimpy, you get out of there. So she's got the shield stuff. So does he. So you go. Actually, Taco on the right. Him on the left. Over there, so you can take that one on. And then Gimpy. Stay there. Let's go. Need a better weapon there too, still. Okay, Gimpy. We have no mana because we haven't rested yet. So, we got lots of arrows. So Gimpy can shoot stuff. Okay, need a little paladin person. Nice miss. Gotta work on that. Injured head. It looks like you lost your head, maybe. Impressive. Help her over here, please. Shot, Gimpy, headshot. Good miss. Good thing you're a tank. I don't know how you backstab somebody who's facing you, but I'll take it. Oh, maybe because Gimpy engaged him? Dogs are easy enough to kill, thankfully. Okay, which graves would we like to dig up next? Look at lantern. We don't need another shovel. Fresh grave with simple marker made of sticks. No thing can be found on it. They're pretty grim to even be thinking about digging up the graves. We do have a shovel. We have 2 shovels. Uh-oh. What are you guys? So a giant snake, and giant snake, and giant snake. So not very giant, but good enough. Okay, once again, there's the doorway up there. I guess we can just put you here. Left. Right. She was hidden. Better. There, and I can get me up here. Shooting? Shooting. Out of ammo. I thought we... No, we have lots of ammo, we just didn't equip the ammo. What did that say? Something about dodging there? Shooting Gimpy. Alerted. No, no alerting. Poisoned. Charge. Nice charge with no kill. Not gonna waste arrow on that. Ta-da. Okay, so the poison's already gone. So venom gland and scale, some new stuff for us to play around with for alchemy reasons. Let's do... Add hands on yourself. Fine. It's a farm with all kinds of stuff in it. Potatoes and leeks. We're gonna have a feast. Goats went that way, but we suck. Trying to follow. We don't have anybody with good survival. I'm guessing we need to find that ranger they mentioned before. So we camp, get everybody nice and full strength, or are we done here yet? I don't think we're quite done. Close. So well. Who are you, and why are you here? A tired-looking young woman is rocking back and forth, cradling a sick-looking child in her arms. The child whispers in pain as the mother tries desperately to soothe him. Are you Hannah? The woman peers up at you, her eyes wide and desperate. What's it to you? That old arse send you? Well, I don't matter now. My Alan's sick, he needs medicine. What kind of medicine? Yes, oh, if only I could visit Mother Katak. The woman says she might be able to help my Alan, but dead emperors knows if the old woman's even still alive. Who is Mother Katak? Katak? An old woman who has provided us with remedies for as long as I can remember. She lives in the forest deep in the island's interior, but they say it's not safe to stray from the camp, and I couldn't leave my boy in any case. But you could go. If you tell her Hannah sent you, she'll know just what I need to cure Alan's. That's what I can do. I'll do it right after, do for the right price. Trina, can you help this child? Trina touches the child's hands and forehead and examines the child's mouth. This infection is beyond me, she says in a low voice. Jarl is right. If this Mother Katak does indeed have a cure, we'll do well to paying her a visit. I'll see what we can do. The mother clasped her hands. The golden dead bless you. I suppose the clerics will want the medicine for the camp, but I beg this of you. Bring a dose to me, Alan, first. Please, I don't think he has long left. By the time I get there and back, he'll probably be dead anyway. Anyway, potion of acid resistance. Here's the recipe. Oh, savage masterwork hand axe, melee, light axe, slashing, magical. Oh, magical stuff. You can't use it. What is this? So the reason, because of the light axe, melee, slash. Oh, it's not. It's slashing. I should probably stick with the dagger. You can't use it because, paladin. He can use it, but does he want to? It says better accuracy, damage is better mid-range crit. This weapon does +3 what? Base damage. Again, it doesn't do as much damage as the greatsword, but it's the +1 accuracy and the damage range is a little bit more consistent. Better crit. Play around with it. Look at the value on that thing. 1,300. Ta-da. Okay. I don't even know where we got that from. Got up all the stuff. Let's walk into the water. Oops. Grab. Angry crabs. Go there. Axe. Stay there. Gimpy's got no magic to use. Shoot him though. Critical hit even 8. Soaking's a killer though. Blunting. Much better, cat, whatever your name is. Gimpy. Shoot that one. He somehow survived that? He's got 2 moves left. Okay, you. Can't shoot him because reasons? Oh, because it was diagonal with him. Yay for the backstab. Too far away. He was getting some here kind of hurts. Too bad though. Gimpy defend. Yes. Oh, crap, there's a... Didn't notice this other crab was still up. Crap. For the damage, pokey pokey. Nice backstab. 20 piercing damage. Did not kill it. That did, though. Ta-da. That's a nice hit. 29 damage with that axe. Smart crit. Oh, look, a hunting arrow. Look, a little damage there. Heal yourself. Heal yourself again, just in case. Good enough. Okay. So I'm wondering if that encounter was random or they were actually sitting. I don't think there's random encounters in this. Except the ones that are wandering around out in the wilderness. More mushrooms. So many mushrooms. Okay, we should probably rest, because like I said, Gimpy is pointless without mana. I mean, he's got a bow, but it's not the same. I think we're done in this area anyway.
Hey, bag of water.
Timing.
It is time to take a break.
Timing.
Go stretch your legs. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you.
Yep, thank you, and...
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Yep. So we're going to get up, stretch legs, get some water, go check on Mrs. Gimpy and Rocket. Back in a few minutes, and we'll go through the resting thing when we get back. Yeah, we need to. Anyway, be back shortly. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the dog video.